Hey, BitOfRits,
Yes.
are you ready to take a look at some more Dinosaurs trading cards on New York Nerd Show?
Not yet, because first, I'm BitOfRits.
And I'm AllThatPat.
And Gizmo, let's see if we can get him. He's sleeping. He's always sleepy.
You know, he's only awake when we're ready to go to bed.
Yes.
He has the opposite sleep schedule
he
as us.
thinks he's a cat. We've said this before. Cats are nocturnal. Gizmo's nocturnal. So yes, now I'm ready to go through some dinosaur cards. But actually, I'm not yet.
Oh boy.
Because let's talk about dinosaurs before we get into these cards. What do you remember the most, or in general, about dinosaurs?
What do you remember at all?
Yes, the main thing I remember is the food running away out of the pan and then them having to like hit it with the frying pan to try to cook it. I actually did not remember the baby hatching out of the egg until we rewatched the first episode. Not that long. I mean, it's probably been over a year ago at this point.
Yeah.
But when we had watched that, I was like, I don't remember that at all. I didn't remember either that that he worked in the forest. Like I thought for some reason, I don't know. I remembered his boss, but I thought maybe he like worked in an office or something. I didn't remember that part.
Right.
Until we rewatched it too, I think.
There's two things that I remember about the show more than anything. One is the baby's music video. Not the mama song.
I'm the baby.
Yeah, I'm the baby, gotta love me. People say I'm cute and cuddly until I hit my daddy with a frying pan.
There's purple eyes in there somewhere. I only know that because we literally just watched it.
We did. But yeah, I remember that, and actually I remember the last episode. Incredibly morbid. It was something along the lines where like Earl.
Spoiler.
Yeah, I know, right? Earl just looks out the window at the very end because there's like a comet coming towards Earth. And it was something like, again, it could be totally wrong, but he looks out the window and he sees the comet. And I thought he said something like, well, I guess that's it. Or I guess we're canceled. Something like that.
I mean, I don't remember what he says, but I do remember, yes, that it was like of the comet coming in. It was disappointing only in that, well, we recently learned there were 4 seasons of Dinosaurs, but there was supposed to be a 5th. They just didn't know about it. And they had started destroying the set. And then it became too costly to bring it back. So that's a little unfortunate because I did enjoy the show when it was out. The other thing that randomly I remember too is that he played, that he bowled with his friends, which for whatever reason was big in general in shows like the Flintstones. They bowled, and
Simpsons too.
Yeah, so like, I mean, don't get me wrong. When I was growing up, I enjoyed bowling, but like, it must have been quite the pastimes for all of these shows in the 90s to be like, oh, that's the thing to do, bowling.
Yeah, I never thought about that.
No, thank you.
I don't know what it is, but yeah,
talking about bowling.
Yeah, I never thought about that though. Like you said, like with the Simpsons and bowling. And...
I mean, I know bowling was very popular when I was growing up. We had, I want to say, 5 or 6 bowling alleys just in the general vicinity of where I lived. And then obviously as time went on, it wasn't as lucrative and they knocked down. Now we only have maybe 1
around here.
1 or maybe 2, but I don't even
one
know
near the Target.
I don't know. There used to be the main one that I would go to that was like kind of run down, but it was good price. Definitely got knocked down. They built houses over that one. So now I really think there might be only 1, maybe 1 that's I can't remember if it's still a bowling alley or they changed it into something else. But I know like they had like the show place kind of stuff, but that's not here. That's they don't have one here. But anyway,
I know what you're
total
saying.
side. I would like to maybe look into like the history of
of bowling
of when it became popular, and then like the crash of bowling, because it definitely took a turn.
Well, we know that the history started though with dinosaurs.
Yes,
it doesn't get older than that.
Wait. Dinosaurs or Flintstones? Who came first? The dinosaurs?
You know, I wonder because historically, I think dinosaurs came before the cavemen.
Okay.
So yeah, dinosaurs. That's where it started. Dinosaurs. You gotta give them total credit.
Well, yeah, and I know that like in real life, dinosaurs and cavemen were not in existence at the same time. But
they always screw it up though in entertainment.
Well, because you gotta have humans and dinosaurs interacting for things to be funny or scary or sad.
Any of the
or
emotions.
enjoyable. Yes, exactly.
It's true. That is true.
Exactly. Okay. And what would be an enjoyable form of transportation if not dinosaurs for cavemen?
That is true.
Woolly
Yeah.
mammoths. Woolly mammoths were around during human time.
And they
Towards
rode them.
And actually, humans were what caused extinction of woolly mammoths. They hunted them for food and clothing.
Is that true?
Yeah.
Interesting.
I learned that from the La Brea tar pits in LA, which we need to go to at some point. If you are ever in the LA area and things are open, I don't know if it's open right now. That was one of the coolest museums I've ever been to. It was very interesting to see still like being excavated tar pits.
Well, they
And
found
they're
like a
bubbling.
woolly mammoth in its like entirety a couple of years back too, because like it got fossilized, and I think it was in that area.
Yeah, well, with the tar pits, it's like crazy because it's just like, this is total aside from dinosaurs, but it's like piles of different animals on top of each other because of how the tar pits kind of condense everything together, and things get stuck, and then other things try to eat it and they get stuck. And so it's like, it was like saber-toothed tigers with woolly mammoths, and like just all the bones are like all condensed together, and as they're excavating, they need to like figure out what bone goes for like what animal. And they had a wall of just saber-toothed tiger heads.
Really?
Yeah. One of, by far, the coolest museums to like see people, like they had like a window. You know, at the zoos, there's like the animal hospital like windows you can kind of see, or the babies. So they have like one of those windows, and you see people like cleaning fossils, or like doing like things with microscope. I don't know. Like they're just the volunteers that are looking things up, like literally are behind glass, like you're at a zoo and you just watch them. And then they talk a little bit about the different things. But it was like, I don't know. I've just never been to a museum like that. Like usually it's, you know, you go to the Natural Museum of History, everything's like on display. It's not like interactive necessarily. I don't know how really to describe it. And it's like part of me, like you go to these things and it's like, is that like, they have like obviously fake replications of like cavemen and stuff. So it's like,
exactly.
You know what I mean? Like seeing people working on actual fossils and knowing like that literally came from this location. Like it's just very interesting.
I think I feel that any historical museum doesn't necessarily have caveman skeletons, though.
No,
like
that's what I'm saying.
That, like,
there's kinda... no, like, I mean, I guess, do any places? Well, they had that exhibit, the what was that exhibit with like the bones? It was really creepy, actually.
Oh, the bodies?
Yeah, that was creepy. But
that was more current in essence.
Well, I'm just trying to think through. So that people needed to specifically donate their bodies to science. I think, or not that I would assume that perhaps there's at a certain point, well, one, I think it's just very hard to find intact fossils of cavemen, I would imagine. But I wonder at what point they felt that things crossed over from animal form to human form, and at what point,
like through the evolutionary scale.
Yeah, and like I guess I'm kind of like, as I'm talking it out, thinking like they don't need permission at a certain point because they've showed like mummies and stuff, and that's human remains.
And I think I've seen like the different foreheads of different humans actually as well.
I wonder what the cutoff is, or who decides like what is allowed to be on display and what you need permission for. Like I'm serious, like the science, like today, somebody can't just like put my body on display like when I'm dead unless I donate to science and it's like a specific thing. I wonder when the cutoff was of when they could or couldn't show those things.
And I'm only chuckling because I see what our first card is going to be for the Dinosaurs trading card. We're getting
You're not supposed to peek.
Well, we're getting so philosophical about things, and this is going to be the first image that you see in a moment.
But yeah, isn't it disappointing that if humans hadn't overhunted, we could still have some version of woolly mammoths today, possibly?
I'm sure that's going to be a situation with some of our other animals even today, like bees.
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, there's so many animals that have become extinct because of humans.
Right.
It's sad.
Yeah.
But this is not sad.
Again, being so philosophical, and then you get the...
He's so happy. This one doesn't have a long-winded story. I guess we got through the main background cards, and now it's just quotes. The refrigerator.
Always there for me. And I've seen that refrigerator. I've touched it. It was at Disney.
No wonder he's so happy.
Wow.
He's going for the fridge.
I mean, that's one of my greatest sources of pleasure is cooking and eating.
I love me food and snacks. Get ready. There's more. There's his lunchbox that you've seen.
Absolutely. That is such a big thing. And I don't know if you could see it anywhere at Disney anymore.
Ha! Look. It has eyes. It's a cage for an animal that he's going to eat.
I'll be honest with you. I don't know that one actually had eyes at Disney. So it might have been a different
You saw fake.
Could have been.
You saw fake.
That was definitely the same refrigerator.
And then I wonder what the W stands for. I'm assuming whatever company, but I don't know the company name. Don't make it up.
No, exactly.
Ready?
Honey, I'm home. I'm hungry and I'm stuck in the door again.
That's funny. I don't remember that.
That's straight up from the intro for the episodes. Actually, episode 1, most of the footage for the intro that would be in most of the episodes, it's from episode 1. Almost everything is.
And I'm just gonna bounce back a little bit since we did open these in another episode, or not opened, but showed these in another episode. So this is I don't know if I showed the sleeve this episode, but these cards came out in 1991 and they're by Pro Set. And I just think it's funny that it was like a whole backstory the first couple of cards, and now it's just fun quotes. This is a Home Alone face.
The Macaulay Culkin.
Mm-hmm. All I want is a cave with a view.
Don't we all?
Yeah, I can go for a cave with a view.
I don't think we're gonna sell our house and go move into a cave. But I guess we consider it.
Don't tempt me.
during the summer, probably a little cooler.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right, look at that Model S pose. That was on the trivia card.
I was just gonna say that it's on the trivia cards. What a stud! I'm confused about the nature of reality.
Really thoughtful and insightful.
It is. It is. Who would have guessed that Robbie the dinosaur, Robbie Sinclair, would be like such a philosophizer?
Studying.
That is definitely a pose. That's like a modeling pose.
That is quite the pose. And I think it's funny that it's a pose of him with his school books and studying when he was like too cool for school. But yeah, that's really funny. Unless he's reading a magazine maybe. But he has his binder that says Robbie on it. With
a marker. You gotta love that. I'm gonna check this out real quick because I think
it says homework is the tar pits.
It'd be funny if the book was upside down.
Well, it's hard to tell. These are not like high def cards.
No, exactly.
Which I don't need. They really make high def cards even now for things. But I wonder what that
little magazine
in the corner says. It's cut off. All right. Look at those big eyes.
Oh, the better to see you with.
Yes. And she's looking at herself in a compact mirror.
Not just another pretty face.
I like how they each have different voices from you.
Well,
Look at that jewelry.
Authenticity.
The gold bracelet.
Look at that sweater.
And that scarf. Yeah, but this is the same sweater she wears in like the other cards, but she didn't have that. She didn't have that scarf on.
Well, I just think that the outfits in general are obviously very much of the time.
Oh yes, for sure. Oh, here's a sassy looking one.
I feel, and I'm almost guaranteeing that they literally made this whole set of cards. There's like
one photo shoot.
Yeah, it was like, all right, well, now smile.
Can you find hers? The straightaway one. Yeah. Oh, she does have a scarf on.
It's the same thing.
Show me that one too, though. So I didn't notice the scarf.
Yeah, she has a scarf over here too.
Oh, I totally missed the scarf.
Yeah, these are literally from one photo shoot.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, did they really change their outfits a lot? I think they wore the same things all the time. Realistically, no.
These are some smelly dinosaurs.
Doesn't mean they didn't have 5 of the same outfit like most cartoons, right?
Earl Stinkosaurus Rex.
Yes. Did we read this? Accessories are my life.
Yeah, this is funny. But, it's funny, like, considering this is just a rubber costume that's just got a dude inside of it or a dudette,
yes,
they are able to come up with some pretty good expressions. I mean, it's like...
Yeah. Well, I think it was like animatronic, like
it was like the
facial.
Ninja Turtles. It's Jim Henson Productions,
right? Exactly. Like not really. They're not puppets, are they? Would they be considered puppets?
I
Animatronic puppets, maybe?
Yeah, I think they're still
Okay.
considered puppets.
Okay.
I would be curious what they look like now. Any of the ones that are still surviving.
Yeah.
I've seen some
Well,
things.
because the plastic disintegrates, right?
There's some. I've seen some clips of people that actually have the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle costumes.
Are they scary looking?
They are frightening because like they're all
like Teddy
rotting.
Ruxpin with the when you remove his fur.
Yeah, exactly. Or Furby.
Yeah, when you remove their fur, they're creepy.
Definitely.
All right, go ahead, say it.
I'm the baby. Gotta love me.
Do you though? Do you gotta?
You do. You do.
Mm.
He says it. I would say if Baby Sinclair said anything, I would do it.
He's gonna hit you with a wooden spoon. Where's the frying pan though?
It's coming, I'm sure.
Is this the kind of spoon he eats with? I don't think so.
I don't know.
What does it say?
I'm hungry. Feed my mouth.
Feed my mouth. That's pretty funny. I don't remember that. Feed my mouth.
He was definitely a very sassy kid.
Yes, I feel like that's like our word of the day, sassy.
It is, of course.
There's
well, at least
Ethel, right?
Yep. At least she's getting a little bit more of the card this time.
I've just had my scales done. Yeah, she still is like 3/4 of the card, but before Gizmo's yawning, he's bored too. Was halfway.
I mean, I can't imagine like having it zoomed in though on her recliner.
Yes.
Oh, there he goes.
Yeah, he's done with us.
Well, I think he's actually going to put in our VHS tape of Dinosaurs so you can go watch it.
Yeah, he wants to rewatch the music video.
Oh man, who wouldn't?
All right, we are.
Oh, there he is.
Roy.
See,
look at that Hawaiian shirt.
That's pretty. Oh, wait, is it peaches?
Lemons.
Oh, lemons.
He's making lemonade.
Absolutely.
See you around the swamp.
What a great quote.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's just like, see you around the swamp.
Yeah, that's
what
really,
could it really mean?
Philosophical right there.
Absolutely.
All right, he's screaming. There you see his teeth. I was saying the other card from the first couple that we saw, we didn't see his teeth. Go ahead.
Disagree at your own risk.
What is Gizmo doing? He is wandering around. Oh, you can kind of see.
Can you see the little?
Yeah, it says Foreman Wesso Corporation. I can't really read the name of the corporation, but it's obviously starts with a W, which makes sense because the hard hat that Earl was wearing in a different episode had a W on it.
Yeah, I think it's Westco Corp.
Westco. Okay.
Oh,
okay.
EP Richfield.
Mm-hmm.
Foreman West Corp.
Yeah, that's what I just said.
I know.
Yeah, those teeth are ground down. He's an herbivore. Why is anyone afraid of his teeth?
I think Triceratops are herbivores.
I know, but
no, I'm saying like confirming.
The quote that Earl said was, watch out for his teeth. Watch out for the horns, people. The horns will get you, not the teeth. Unless you're a leaf, then watch out.
Yes, maybe Earl is secretly filled with chlorophyll.
Aww.
Look at that.
How sweet.
Buddies.
BFFs, buddies for life.
Hey, pally boy. Look at that. They're good. They're
so funny.
I'm just still thrown off by the fact that these are all seriously taking on the exact same day within the hour, probably.
And then they made millions.
Thousands. No, they're probably, yeah. Oh, look at that. They're getting along. But she is saying, oh, fat boy. And
he does not look pleased. He does not look pleased.
He's like trying to ignore her.
Yes, she's her and Robbie, the only dinosaurs special enough to wear socks and shoes.
Now, are those shoes or slippers?
Well, shoes of some form. Hers are definitely
footwear.
Slippers.
Yeah.
Yes, footwear. You're correct.
I had a toy of Ethel. She came with a McDonald's Happy Meal. I think they all had like little like tubes for air, and hers are just to keep squeezing it, and it's like she was like just rocking in her chair. Yeah. But I remember when I got that, I wanted everybody but the grandma, and that's what I got.
Of course, it's how it works. Ready? This is the other side of the trivia card with that manly curl.
It's like Superman.
Oh, wow, this is a long one.
Oh, boy.
According to dinosaur tradition, Earl's supposed to throw Grandma Ethel into the tar pits on her 72nd birthday. But the custom doesn't make any sense to Robbie, and he doesn't want to lose his grandma. Can he get Earl to defy the ancient dinosaur tradition and save Grandma Ethel on hurling day?
I can't imagine, having to go through that, having to throw my grandmother into a tar pit. Traditionally, of course.
Mm-hmm. Does he succeed?
Well, Grandma's in the next episode, so spoiler alert.
All right, let's jump to...
We got some trivia coming up.
Well, first we'll do the puzzle.
All right.
That's cute.
What is he? Oh, the bottle.
Bottle. Yeah, go ahead, show it off.
There you go. It's Mama Fran showing, basically giving baby Sinclair some food.
Mm-hmm.
There it is. Oh, look at that bonding eyesight.
Next.
This is kind of funny.
Yeah.
Baby Sinclair is playing with other dinosaurs.
Yeah, dinosaur toys. That's cute. All right, and last but not least, trivia.
Hope I was paying attention to the back of these trading cards.
Yes. All right. How old is Robbie?
17.
Younger.
15.
Younger. He's in high school, though.
14.
14. Good job.
Fourth time's a try.
What's the last name of the family on Dinosaurs?
Sinclair. Come on.
How old is Charlene?
What did we say before? Like 12?
12, and we were surprised. We thought she was older.
Right.
I actually feel like I don't recall that she was the younger sister. I almost thought maybe she was the older sister.
I don't recall
Because
the age hierarchy, so to speak, either way.
Like, I feel like he was always like getting in trouble, and like, I mean, I do kind of remember that she was like a brat, but I for some reason thought she was older because maybe she was like more responsible, but I'm just making that up in my head.
Yeah, exactly. I can't imagine either way.
Yes. What is Baby's favorite name for Earl?
Not the mama.
Yes. What does Baby like to hit Earl with? It's so weird he doesn't have a name.
Frying pan.
They say a pot, but I would go with pan. Frying pan. We'll have to rewatch the episode and check off each time he hits.
Exactly. Have a tally mark.
Pan. What is Earl's favorite kitchen appliance? It's his best friend that's always there for him.
What?
The card. I'm home or something, and oh no, I don't know. Whatever. It's the refrigerator. Remember, it said it's always there for me.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
What? Wait, sorry. What is Fran's best friend's name? Let's see how good you really are, since you supposedly knew Roy, because I didn't remember to ask you.
I don't remember. I don't remember even having a friend.
Monica.
Sure.
What does Robbie call homework?
Oh, what did it say on the other card? Like the pits?
The tar pits.
The tar pits.
What is Earl's favorite outfit?
Flannel.
Black and red plaid shirt. I'll take flannel. What is the name of the company Earl works for?
Wesco or something like that.
We say so.
Oh, I do.
One word.
I do remember that now.
We couldn't read it. It was so tiny in the thing. But yeah, that's so fun. I didn't know that. We say so.
I totally remember that.
That's
one, but I had
hysterical.
when you read it, of course.
Yes. All right. So thank you for joining us for round 2. We actually got through more cards than we did the first time. But again, because these were not like full-on blurbs, they were just a quote.
Exactly.
25. Wait a minute. We got through 10. Oh, yeah, 15. 15 cards plus our 2 puzzles. And
so how many cards are even in the set?
50.
Okay.
So we might get through the next batch. It might just take one more video, but probably will take 2 because, we go on tangents.
Well,
so. And
I'm sure that these pictures are going to just like magically become a different day of shooting. It's such a ridiculous, like, I can only imagine as a child collecting these and being like, which ones do I have? Because they all like, wait, is Earl like, or is Earl like this? It's like.
But again, I don't know how much they really changed their outfits in the show.
Yeah.
So would it have made sense to like? It is what it is. Like they wear the same thing every time, then that's what it would be.
Right. I just know some of the cards that I collected as a kid, it would be like a scene.
Yeah.
You know,
from
so
the show. Yeah, that would have been nice.
Yeah.
Like, these are like super 90 with their backgrounds even. And yeah, I mean, they definitely did take some shortcuts. I mean, all the puzzle cards have the same exact backing.
Yeah.
These are the back of the puzzle cards. They're all the same picture.
What's the company? ProSet?
Yeah, ProSet. And the trivia cards, I mean, we saw there's trivia cards for like Simpson, for example, that has different images. Their trivia cards are just Robbie on both sides. So I do agree that they definitely took some shortcuts. But you know, perhaps they didn't think that they'd make as much money as they were hoping with these cards, and they just went for that, you know.
Or that they didn't think that in 30 years somebody would just buy the full set.
Yeah, that you were like trying to buy 5 million packs to find those extra cards. And you didn't care about the quality.
They're good pictures.
They're amazing pictures. Well, thank you for joining us. Definitely check us out. Like, subscribe, all that stuff on Twitch, Facebook, and YouTube. And we hope to see you next time.
Bye, guys. Adios.